Last night was one of the best moments, honestly, in baseball history, and I mean that with all my heart. I don't care that it ended in a strikeout. Strikeouts can be boring at times, but this one wasn't. It was the two greatest players on planet Earth facing one another, and after running the count full, the modern day Babe Ruth struck out the modern day best position player in baseball. Honestly, it doesn't even matter what the result was. Trout could have popped out or something lame, and the moment would have been just as important and memorable. The names alone on the mound and at the plate were so cool, and people around the world were watching. It was electric, and most people agree with that. The vast majority of baseball fans agree with that. And then you have the idiots over at ESPN. Chris Mad Dog Russo is basically the baseball guy over at ESPN right now. He has his own show on MLB Network called High Heat that nobody really seems to like.
And good afternoon, everybody!
He just kind of yells a lot, and that's just shtick. But for some reason, MLB thinks it's a good idea to have him represent baseball on ESPN's First Take with Stephen A. Smith. So just imagine, an older, out-of-touch guy like Chris Russo debating baseball with Stephen A. Smith, a guy who claims Shohei Ohtani couldn't be the face of baseball because he's not American. That's perfect, and just what the game needs to attract and keep new fans. This morning, the morning after the epic showdown between Trout and Ohtani, Chris Russo came up with the most idiotic take and made Stephen A. Smith look good in a baseball conversation. That's hard to do, but Russo did it, so hats off to him. According to Russo, the at-bat everyone is gushing over, understandably so, between the game's greatest players ever wasn't epic because Trout struck out. He swung and missed, so it was lame and we should all stop enjoying it. Watch.
We're going to make this out to be an epic at bat? Really? What is Gibson and Eckersley then in the World Series in Game 1 when Gibson hobbled around the bases and hit the home run against Eckersley, Dodgers A's in '88, one of the great home runs in the history of baseball?
World Series. Absolutely.
But hold it now. Did you see the headlines today? Epic at bat. Incredible moment. What? Yeah, but why? Because they're teammates? I mean, and Trout does nothing but strike out. Trout struck out twice in the game. He strikes out. You know, everybody talks to me about Trout and DiMaggio. I mean, Trout strikes out 175 times a year.
I mean, look at Stephen A. here. He's no baseball expert whatsoever, but even he knows how childish of a take that is by Russo. Even her, the host of the show, Molly, I don't know how much she knows about baseball, but she knows how dumb it was too. I don't know how these shows work behind the scenes. Maybe this is exactly what ESPN actually wants. For people to get mad, keep watching what he said, and for people like me to make YouTube videos on it. Maybe they had a whole script coming into the show that planned this, or not, and Chris Russo really is that dumb, but whatever the case is, obviously nothing is going to prevent me or anybody else from getting excited about what we as baseball fans just witnessed last night. Let me know what you think, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.